Get to the Polaris Spring Sales event and hit the off-road with more money in your pocket. Financing is as low as 2.99% APR, and rebates go up to $2,000 on industry-leading razors, the best-selling Sportsman ATVs, and the undisputed king of the utility, the Polaris Ranger. See Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell off I-85. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Looking for a mattress? Well, save during the big mattress sales event underway at Hendrick Appliance Mattress Center in Shelby. Queen size Serta Perfect sleepers are only $6.99. The Serta Eye Comfort Hybrid Observer Super Pillow Top Queen size mattress $13.99. And the Sutherland Double Side Foam Mattress is only $6.99 for a queen size set. Plus, with a $6.99 or more order, get a free I Love My Pillow. That's a $99 value at Hendrick Appliance Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Well, folks, welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you here from Bessemer City. As we're just about set for the start of tonight's game. Welcome those of you listening on WCSL and those of you watching on KTCBroadcasting.com watching tonight's video game. Carson Dockery on top of the Cherryville dugout with a video camera. We're set up here on the hill behind home plate. And the first pitch of tonight's game is ball one. We're underway at 6:59.
Wow. Start time 6:59. You know, normally this year's been a lot better of start times. A lot of times in American Legion ball, we don't get started till late.
Next pitch in the dirt to Austin Treadway. It's 2 balls and no strikes on Treadway from Griffiths, the starting pitcher Heath Griffiths. And 2-0 the count. Wind in the pitch from the right-hander, in there for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Bessemer City in their gold and green shirts, gray pants. Cherryville in their black and blue shirts and gray pants. Count goes to 3-1.
When we go to break, I want you to look back at your game that Cherryville played against Bessemer City in Sims Park.
All right, here's a fly ball to left center, caught on the run by the center fielder for out number 1.
And see who was the starting pitcher for Bessemer City when you get a chance. Was he the starting pitcher of Griffins?
I didn't see that game.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You and I did the championship game. That's right.
Game.
That's correct. I'm thinking, I may be wrong. I think maybe Heath, the tall right-hander, was the starting pitcher in that 1-0 game that the Ironmen won.
All right. Brings up Jonathan McSwain. Jonathan McSwain, Danny, you okay over there?
Yeah, buddy.
You're hearing it all, aren't you?
I'm hearing it all, yes.
Here's a ground ball to second base. And a throw to first in time on McSwain, the 4-3 put out. So 2 up, 2 down for the Cherryville Ironmen. And that'll bring up catcher Carlton Jackson.
Yeah, picture this, our listeners. We're right behind home plate. Milton's to my right. He's got his own private table.
Yeah.
And all the electronics are set up on that table. I'm sitting 4 foot from him on another table, and to my left is the PA announcer, longtime legend over here.
And he likes to talk.
He likes to talk, yes he does. So, I'm getting an earful.
You're doing okay. Our count is 1 ball and no strikes on Jackson. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to count to the catcher Carlton Jackson. Right-handed hitter for the Cherryville Ironmen. The pitch from Griffiths is hit hard but foul, third base side. Can't believe Coach Hebner didn't make that play.
Now this pitcher, his last name is Griffiths.
Griffiths.
It's Griffis. Griffiths. Yeah. And I've been calling him Griffin.
2-1 count. And the pitch, curveball, ball 3. Inside, 3-1 now.
On deck will be Noah Aker.
The 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. Caught a piece of it, says Mr. Howell behind the plate. 3-2.
And Mr. Day, Dustin Day, on the bases tonight.
3-2 pitch. Fouled back. I did a plethora of ball games over the years with Richard Howe. I have never announced a game in which he's umpired.
No, come on, really?
Never.
Wow.
So this is a first from him. And that ball hits Jackson, so hit by a pitch with 2 out. Cherryville has a base runner for Noah Aker.
Yeah, Richard behind the plate, Richard Howell is a prominent umpire in high school baseball and American Legion baseball, and been doing umpiring for a good many years, has Richard.
Yeah, absolutely. So first baseman Noah Aker, right-handed hitter, steps up. 2 out, runner aboard first base. Top of the first inning here at Bessemer City. Runner going. The pitch is a strike. Throw in, not in time.
A good throw would have had him. The throw was to the other side of the base.
The pitch was strike 1 to Aker.
Stolen base for Carlton Jackson. Ironman looking for a 2-out base hit to maybe get on the board first.
Pitch from Griffiths, and gets by the third baseman. And coming around third is Jackson heading home. He's going to be safe.
Aker down to second base standing.
Yep, Aker the RBI single and goes to second on the throw. And just like that, Cherryville with 2 outs. The Ironmen are on the board here at the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets home field, Mahaffey Field. And the batter up will be the pitcher for tonight, Will Walker.
Milton asked me about if I'd seen the field in recent years. I know when Mike Mahaffey was here, it was an eloquent field and still in really, really good shape is the field itself.
All right, waiting on the first pitch here to Walker with Aker at second. Base hit here could put Cherryville up by 2 runs. As the pitch was low and away, ball 1 to Will Walker, senior Ironman.
Will, opportunity to drive a run in. He has 16 RBIs on the year.
Swing and a miss, high fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Aker at second, 2 out, a run in, top of the first.
Will with 24 base hits on the year.
The 1-1 pitch, it's upstairs. 2-1.
We asked and haven't found out yet about the flag at half mast in center field. We'll try to find out what that's about.
Well, I haven't heard any news at all today. I haven't been anywhere to hear news today, so I don't know something going on locally or nationally. It's strike 2, the count now on Walker.
It could be locally. It could be involving the school here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second for the Ironman. And the throw to second. Aker back in, safe.
Just a wonderful night. Not too much humidity. I'm not sweating. Are you, Milton?
No, I'm fine.
Fine.
Great.
We're under a tent here. And
Yeah, this tent's nice.
yeah.
I thought Kevin put it up, but I think they put it up for Lewis.
They put it up for our PA announcer. To my left, Lewis Carpenter.
Foul ball, John Brown All-State foul ball off the right side.
Always good to be among friends. There you go.
Might get Lewis to do a unpaid ad for Memory Lane Antiques here in a minute. He was in a couple weeks ago. Ground ball, third base, and it's a foul ball. Yeah. Got a bunch of Lewis's money last time he came in the store, he says. Still 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Will Walker.
Lewis taught school here.
For 95 years, wasn't it, Lewis?
95.
95 years. Okay.
11 at Trine and 20 here at Bessemer City High. Wow.
Well, let's see. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. This may do it for Cherryville to the second baseman. 4-3, the put out. So, Danny, if you would, please.
All right. In the top of the first, the Ironmen score first. A run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right. After a half inning of play on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drugs scoreboard, it is Cherryville 1, Bessemer City coming to bat.
Hauser Drugstore, your hometown pharmacy, presents their More Than Medicine Open House event Thursday, May 18th from 5:30 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. featuring MedSync, iMedCare, Freedom Alert, compounding durable medical equipment, and diabetic shoes, plus a free blood sugar and blood pressure testing. And register to win door prizes. And there's games for the kids too. And take 20% off cash and carry DME products, plus complimentary orangeades, lemonades, gourmet sandwiches, bites, and desserts. Thursday, May 18th from 5:30 till 7:30 at Hauser Drugstore, 302 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
Baseball players rely on lots of coaches. First base, third base, pitching, and catching. But when it comes to insurance, you only need one coach, an Allstate agent. They'll help you with your insurance game plan. Plus, Allstate agents can bundle your coverage for your car, apartment, boat, motorcycle, and more. So you've got all your bases covered. Are you in good hands?
Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today. Located at 503 East Main Street in Cherryville. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
I said where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken where I come from.
Drew, this new city just makes me miss home, man.
Go get a sweet tea from McDonald's. They make it fresh, sweet, and it's icy cold, just like your mom's.
But I miss home.
Oh, so you miss your mom telling you to make sure your room's clean?
Or close the fridge, Ryan, and stop letting all the cool air out. Or turn them lights off,
All
Ryan.
right, got it. The sweet tea is just right. But you know I'm going to tell my mom you got jokes.
No, don't.
This is no joke. Stop by McDonald's and get a large sweet tea for just $1 all summer long. Large sweet tea, just $1. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only.
And welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you here from Mahaffey Field in Bessemer City at the high school. And Cherryville got a run across in the top of the first. The RBI single by Noah Aker scoring
Carlton Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes.
Kept on calling him Carpenter for some reason. And I knew Carpenter wasn't right, but I couldn't think of Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
All right, batter up for Bessemer City in the bottom of the first, Jacob Moss. That first one was pretty close there. I don't know, umpire Hal called it a ball, but I don't know if he saw that one or not.
Will got his wild pitch out of the way now. Now he can throw.
Yeah, I'm going to give Richard a hard time tonight. I don't know.
He won't hear you, though.
No, he won't hear it. Somebody can tell him. Pop foul, 1-1 strike, a John Brown All-State foul ball. Jacob Moss, second baseman. He'll be followed by Noah Lineberger and then Zachary Lambert.
Will Walker, the senior right-hander for the Ironman. Will, this is his 12th appearance on the mound. He has 4 wins, 1 loss, and 3 saves. There's a fly ball to right field and glove by right fielder Levi Kaiser.
All right, 1 up, 1 down, and that'll bring up Noah Lineberger. I believe Noah was a post 100 player last year, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Will he be this year?
I think so. Quite a few of these boys are going to gather together. I think on Sunday at a meeting I've heard. I'm not sure that's correct, but I think Coach Reynolds is going to try to get these boys together and see what he's got.
All right, Lineberger left-handed batter. And the pitch is ball 1.
Will Walker in the Easter tournament last week pitched parts of 2 games and won both of the games and did not give up a run. So he has really looked good in recent outings, and that fares well for Cherryville going into postseason.
That pitch is strike, 1-1 strike on Lineberger. Next pitch from Walker, curveball low. I looked up on the internet today 100 top heckles for an umpire, and I was going to make a copy and use them all tonight.
What was number 1?
I don't remember now. I can't remember any of them. I was going to use them all on Richard tonight, but I didn't get my copy made of the top 100.
You need to make that copy so we can carry it with us from now on.
We will.
Didn't know how to use the machine.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't, Lewis. I didn't.
Lewis Carpenter to my left does not miss anything. He's got long
He's got
years.
that super Vulcan hearing.
Yeah.
2-2 on Lineberger. Richard could probably hear us, Danny.
Yeah, I think so. We better be quiet.
Curveball grounded to first base.
Glove Baker and for out 2.
3 unassisted, 2 up, 2 down.
We're not talking too loud, are we?
No. No.
I'd like to say hello to Vera Aker listening in tonight. Perry Brown's listening, former great coach for Cherryville High School, a baseball coach, football coach. I talked to him shortly a little while ago, and he said he'd be listening.
Okay, here's Zachary Lambert, 2 out and nobody on. In the bottom of the first, Cherryville leading 1-0, and that pitch was ball 1.
Another Cherryville great and former basketball coach, assistant to Scott Harrell, foul ball to the left. Bud Black's listening in tonight. He said, tell you hello, Milton.
Okay. Hey to Bud. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count on Lambert, the catcher, right-handed batter. Will Walker, number 13 on the hill for Cherryville. The wind in the pitch. Strike at the knees.
Yeah, a good pitch there, but Will down low in the strike zone and maybe right on the outside corner of the plate. Will's really been able to spot his pitches in recent games. Good control. After he got that wild pitch out of start this inning.
Swing and a miss. Drop strike 3, and Jackson throws first to complete the strikeout. 2-3 officially on the putout. And it's 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
1 inning in the books. 1-0 Cherryville. Mr. Sparky, Hauser Drug scoreboard. And we'll be right back.
All dollar items are now half price. Hey, that's just 50 cents each at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Allen Drug in Stanley, and at the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. All 3 stores are making room for a big new shipment coming in soon. And in doing so, they've got to reduce the prices. Again, all dollar items are now half price. You can still get a flu shot, too, at any of the 3 stores. Medical Center Pharmacy, East Academy Street in Cherryville, Allen Drug, Main Street, downtown Stanley, and the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston.
For all of your printing needs, see Modern Printing of Cherryville. Get your full-color business cards at Modern Printing of Cherryville, along with your full-color brochures. Get multicolor letterhead and multicolor envelopes. Just call 704-435-6112 or email at modern_printing@ymail.com. Modern Printing, located 902 East Main Street, Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. That's Modern Printing of Cherryville.
And welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you here as we go to the top of the 2nd inning. Levi Kaiser set to lead things off for Cherryville here at Bessemer City, regular season finale. And the conference tournament next week. Danny, in just a little bit, we'll
talk
focus in on that.
Talk a little bit about Levi Kaiser, the left-handed batting sophomore against Mountain Island Charter Wednesday night in the doubleheader of the final game of the day. Levi went 4 for 5 and knocked in 3 runs.
I believe he was our college building supplies player of the game for the Army.
Yes, he was.
What was that pitch called?
That was a ball.
Okay. 1 ball and no strikes. And the next pitch outside to the left-handed hitter. 2-0 now on Levi Kaiser. And the next pitch, that almost hit him.
Almost got him. Yeah, Levi tonight in right field, he's been sharing the catching duties with Carlton Jackson this year to relieve some of the pressure off of Carlton, where Carlton can throw some.
Slow roller to first base on a 3-0 pitch, and Kaiser will be out 3 unassisted for out number 1. And he had the green light on the 3-0 pitch.
Little surprise.
A little surprise there, yeah.
Yeah, Jared Emery up the plate. Jared upped his batting average in this final 2 games Wednesday, and he's over 300 now. 19 hits on the year has Jared. He's a sophomore also.
Here's first pitch swinging, high hop to the shortstop. Throw is off the mark, and Emory will reach on the E6. E6, Cherryville will have a base runner.
Yeah, the shortstop, Summy, really gloved the ball great. Had plenty of time to get it over to first, but threw it wildly. And that'll bring to the plate, batting 8th in the lineup tonight, left fielder Trevor Harrell, another senior. Ironman with 8 seniors on this ball club. Trevor having a good year at the plate. Also a good year out in left field.
All right.
And Boston T is his name, right?
Exactly right.
Yeah,
Boston T is his nickname. 1 on, 1 out in the pitch.
And
He's in there for a strike.
And the reason for Boston T?
Oh, well, his mom ran in the Boston Marathon, and he got back from Boston just in time to play in the championship of the Easter tournament, and he had a great game.
Yes, he did.
We called him Boston T. All of a sudden, it just came out.
Came out, yeah, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Strike 3 called on Boston T, and that's out number 2. And here's some heckles. I found them online. Since that pitch was a little low, I didn't know we were golfing today, Danny, or I would have brought my clubs.
Okay.
We're just picking on him a little bit here. He'll think it's
time call. Catcher going out to talk to his pitcher. Catcher tonight is Zachary Lammert for the Yellow Jackets. Dane Holmesley will be our batter. Dane at second base, his usual second base, caught most all the games last year, if not all, in the championship year, and he's been at second to, I think, every game so far this year. Dana, another one of the 8 seniors.
all right. Oh. Put in play here. We runner at second, 2 out now for the Ironman. 1-0. Cherryville leads in the top of the second inning here at Bessemer City. And the pitch popped out of play. This might be coming our way or behind us here. John Brown foul ball.
Yeah, Dane looking for a 2-out base hit to possibly score Jared Emery from second.
All right, here we go. The
left fielder's got a sunfield, Milton, out there big time.
0-1 pitch, called strike. 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch coming up from Griffiths, and it's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count on Dane Holmesley.
Coach Hebner, a couple of numbers we'll pass along to you as the season goes on. Coach Hebner record as an Ironman in his 12th season, he's 232 to earn 32 wins and 100 losses. Pretty good record for a baseball coach early in his career.
1-2 pitch, pop to the left side, giving chase, but I think it's going to get out of play. Yep, just out of play.
Pretty good effort there by the shortstop, Wesley Summy.
Trevor Harrell struck out looking there, Lewis.
Yeah, struck out. We're going to have to help the Lewis out a little bit over here. Keep his scorebook intact. Well, Kevin Hastings just showed up with his son.
Yeah.
Right behind us. I'm sure he's been out for an evening meal.
And the curveball, slow curve lifted to the right side and out of play. The John Brown foul ball. Still 1-2 on Holmesley.
Kevin's son is growing up right in front of our eyes. Didn't you look at him?
Yeah, he is.
Oh. Wow.
He's a baseball fan too, I'll tell you that. Get him over there.
Yeah,
he's into the game.
He really is. He's watching that pitcher and that batter. Dane Holmesy, the batter.
Here's the 1-2 on Dane. And close call, but calling the ball 2-2.
Again, the starting pitcher for the Yellow Jackets is a tall, right-handed, lanky young man, Heath Griffiths.
The pitch. Curved ball lifted to left field. Left fielder on the run.
So
left fielder will get to it.
He
just
got it.
shy of the fence. And that's out number 3.
Wow, what a great catch by the left fielder. In the inning for the Ironmen, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the second on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. It is Cherryville 1 and Bessemer City 0.
Hear that? Not the cell phone, the hazard behind it. At Mr. Sparky, safety comes first. With years of experience in the latest technology, we prevent electrical problems before they happen. Through thermal imaging, home safety inspections, and smoke detector maintenance. Our electricians save homes and lives in the Charlotte area every day. Visit the on-time electrician at charlotte.mrsparky.com or call 704-247-6418.
I'm Rusty Wise, and I definitely approve this message. Don't put up with any malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
Wouldn't you like a large pizza with all of your favorite toppings for just $10? Well, it's yours at Papa John's Pizza in Cherryville. That's right. Get a large pizza with all of your favorite toppings for just $10. And be sure to check out the great specials on wings, too. And top it all off with one of Papa John's brownies. You'll love it. Papa John's Pizza in Cherryville. For orders to go, call 704-802-4477. Located at 1407 East Church Street in Cherryville. Looking for something good to eat? And I mean real good. Then head to the Parkway House in Cherryville. The Parkway House in Cherryville features breakfast and lunch specials. They're open Monday through Friday from 6:30 a.m. till 9:30 p.m., Saturdays from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m., and Sundays from 7 a.m. till 9:30 p.m. Bring the family out for something really, really good to eat. The Parkway House Family Restaurant, located on 1011 East Church Street in Cherryville.
All right, welcome back, folks. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. First pitch popped up. First baseman Noah Aker comes in to make the catch.
Made a good catch, called off Will Walker and Carlton Jackson to make the catch.
That was Wesley Summey, the shortstop, cleanup batter for the Jackets on the pop-up. And there's one up, one down for, how do you say this name, Damon?
Damon Wilder.
Damon Wilder.
Yeah, Damon Wilder.
Left fielder, Damon Wilder.
Damon Wilder, the left fielder, right-handed batter here for the Yellow Jackets.
Again, the Yellow Jackets overall are 10-12, and in conference play they're 7-7. Beautiful night for baseball here at Bessemer City High School on a Friday night.
The pitch swung on and missed.
Prom night for the Cherryville crowd, the high school tomorrow night, and I'm not sure about the Bessemer City prom. It may be tomorrow night. I'm not sure, but I know Cherryville has theirs tomorrow night.
And the pitch, bunt attempt, he missed it. Strike 2, 0-2 on Wilder.
Conference tournament play for both these ball clubs next Tuesday. Conference tournament running from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
The pitch. And it's low. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
First round of the state playoffs will start for the Ironmen at home on May the 10th. Be on a Wednesday.
1-2 pitch, curveball, called strike 3.
Got him looking. Second strikeout of the game for the hard-throwing right-hander, Will Walker, and that was not much of no fastball. It was a slow curveball that he got Wilder.
You know, I was gonna use some of these top 100 heckles for umpires, but I just can't do my friend that way.
Some of them pretty bad?
No, they're not bad. They're just hard to find.
There's a pop-up to no acre for the third out of the inning. So in the inning for the Yellow Jackets, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
All right, so we go to the third, 1-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef salad and chicken salad. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-8833.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
If you own heavy-duty equipment and industrial equipment, then you need to write down the name of Phil Starter and Alternator on the Paul Beam Road in Cherryville. Phil Starter and Alternator specializes in heavy-duty starters, alternators, and generators. Give them a call at 704-435-2934. And remember, they do all types of automotive repair, from an oil change to a tune-up and more. That's Phil Starter and Alternator, 457 Paul Beam Road in Cherryville.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
The Spring Fever Sales Event is underway at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Drive away in a new 2017 Honda Civic for $170 per month. Take home a new 2017 Kia Forte for just $13,874. Take 20% off a new 2016 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab. And take 16% off a new 2016 Buick Encore, Envision, or Enclave. All during the Spring Fever Sales Event at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
You don't. And welcome back, Milton Baker, Danny Aker here at Bessemer City. We go to the top of the third. Up for Cherryville will be Austin Treadway, the top of the order, followed by McSwain and Jackson. 1-0 Ironman, a run in the first inning. And a big swooping curve ball stayed inside from Griffiths. It's ball one on Treadway. Treadway flied out to center in the first inning. The pitch, that one inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Milton, back on March the 24th, at home, the Ironmen defeated Bessemer City 7-2. And of course, we mentioned it earlier. Ironman met Bessemer City in the first game of the Easter tournament. That game was a 1-0 victory by the Ironmen.
2-1 count on Treadway. That pitch caught the corner. Somebody get a hammer and nails. The plate's moving around. I just had to throw that in there. A little jab at my good friend, the umpire, Mr. Howell. Pop up to first base for Treadway. Nah, Richard, if anybody tells him, he knows I'm picking at him. I told him I was going to give him a hard time.
Well, you know, in all seriousness, Richard does a good job behind the plate.
He really does.
And among his
he's in command of the game.
And among his fellow umpires, he's pretty much well respected.
I'm sure he is. I know he is.
Yeah.
I know that. That'll probably be the last little ribbing I give him there, unless I think of another one. 2-1. I'm sorry, not 2-1. 0-1 on McSwain. Boy, if I took the heckles from the fans every time I did something crazy in the broadcast booth, that's all we do.
That's right.
Foul ball. 0-2 to McSwain.
The Ironman with the only hit of the game came back in the first inning. Noah Aker driving in Carlton Jackson. Only one hit in the game thus far.
Curve ball, grounder up the middle, shortstop behind second base, throw off the mark. And we got an error there.
Yeah,
Danny?
I think so. I believe
good throw would have had him.
I think a good throw would have had him.
Okay.
It'll be pretty easy to put down a base hit, but I believe he had him.
So E6, and that'll bring up Carlton Jackson. Jackson hit by a pitch in the first, stole second base, and then came in to score the only run of the game on the Acre RBI single. So Carlton Jackson with 1 on and 1 out here in the third. 1-0 Cherryville at Bessemer City. Cherryville was visitors in their own stadium Wednesday night. And there's a strike call.
People coming by the stadium blowing their horns, they couldn't believe the score.
I bet not, yeah. I thought about that after the game.
Yeah.
Did you really hear some people say anything about that?
Couple, yeah.
That they looked at the score on the scoreboard? Oh. Public address microphone was on. All righty.
Had that to happen before.
Yeah, like I say, if you got us every time, we do something behind the microphone. And our count is 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, if you stay in the radio business, the public address the business,
you'll leave a microphone on, sure as the world.
Absolutely.
You'll carry on phone conversations when you're on the air with the microphone on and wonder what you said later on. Ground ball to third by Jackson, 5-3 on the put out.
Yeah, Jonathan
McSwain goes to second.
Yeah, he was on the run there, and no chance of doubling him up. That'll bring to the plate first baseman Noah Aker.
Well, Aker came up in a similar situation in the first inning with 2 out and a runner at second. This time the runner's McSwain, not Jackson. And Noah came through with an RBI single in the first.
Yeah, well, we're looking for a base hit to maybe give the Ironman another run.
The pitch, blowing away.
Griffin's the pitcher with a pretty decent fastball tonight.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
A little bit high in the zone.
Yep. 2-0 count to Aker. 2 out. Runner at second for Cherryville. Top of the third here.
A lot of green between the right fielder and the center fielder.
And the pitch here with the wind blowing in our microphones, lifted high, shallow, and coming in for it, the center fielder on the run makes the put out.
In the inning for the Ironman, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we've played 2.5 innings on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, still 1-0 Ironman.
Oh, a mascot, an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
It's unstoppable in any season, any weather. Yes, it's hard to stop these great offers from Train and Roland Black Heated and Cooling in Gastonia. It's the Weather Any Season sale. Right now, buy a qualifying system and choose 0% APR financing for 60 months or get a trade-in allowance of $1,000. Additional financing and trade-in allowance offers are available. See Roland Black Heated and Cooling for the details. The Weather Any Season sale at Roland Black Heated and Cooling, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Call 704-865-1375.
I said where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken, where I come from.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. for Nationwide Insurance.
North Carolina has thousands of miles of road. They can take you to just about anywhere. And with Nationwide Insurance, the #1 insurance provider in North Carolina, you'll be protected on all of them. So whether you find yourself on Independence Boulevard or Tryon Street, Nationwide has you covered.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliated companies, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Think your dream home is out of reach? Think again. At Silver Point Homes in Lincoln, they provide quality custom construction and the luxury amenities you want at an exceptional value. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or an empty nester looking to downsize, we have the perfect home for you. Visit silverpointhomes.com to learn more or stop by our Lincoln Sales Center to tour our model homes. Let our friendly staff help you visualize your dream. Silver Point Homes, making your dream home a reality. New models now on display. Silver Point Homes, East Main Street, Lincoln.
All right, Milton Becker, Danny Aker back with you. Bottom of the third inning, 1-0 Cherryville, and batter up for the Yellow Jackets, Tyler Lambert. Pitch from Will Walker. Swung on and missed by the left-handed batter. Strike one.
Will, so far, 3 up and 3 down in the first, 3 up and 3 down in the second. He has 2 strikeouts. No bases on balls tonight so far.
Next pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2 to Lambert. Lambert will be followed by Cody Smith and then Jaquaylin Harden. And the pitch.
Pronounced just right.
There you go. Back to Walker. Throw to first. 1-3 put out on Lambert. It'll bring up Cody Smith, third baseman for Bessemer City. Here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Cherryville. And Smith, right-handed batter. The wind and the pitch from Walker. Ball low. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch lifted to right field, coming toward the line and making the catch is the right fielder Kaiser.
They'll bring to the plate the number 9 batter in the lineup for the Yellow Jackets, right fielder Jaquaylin Harden. Milton, the Ironmen started this season 13-0, winning streak of 13-0. That was a 31-game winning streak dating back to last year. Well, they took the loss to Lincoln Charter, and now they're on an 8-game winning streak.
Swing and a miss by Harden, and still have a big winning streak going at Fraley Field.
29 wins in a row. 18 home wins last year. So far this year, 11 wins of a total of 29 home wins.
Bunt by Harden, back to the pitcher. Nobody on the base. And that'll be a bunt single for Harden. A mental error for Cherryville, but not an error, just nobody covering the bag. So it's a bunt single, and that'll bring up the top of the order Jacob Moss.
Coach Hebner going out to have a powwow with his infield.
After that, he wants to say, listen here, guys. So the meeting on the mound here in the bottom of the third, Bessemer City gets its first base runner. Harden bunts his way aboard, and Coach Hebner is doing some coaching. By the way, folks, if you're listening on radio, you can also hear our radio broadcast and see the video of the game tonight on the internet, ktcbroadcasting.com. So check out our website and see the video of the game. Carson Dockery down on the Cherryville dugout filming. Danny and I up here behind the backstop at the top of the hill.
Talked to quite a few people this week to just give them I knew there's a lot of people that couldn't make it, and we're mentioning it to them, and I'm sure that they're watching and listening.
And the throw to first, and Harden back in.
Right-handed batter Jacob Moss lined out to right field, his first plate appearance in the first inning. He's our batter.
The pitch, ground ball to third. Gets through for a base hit for Moss. So Bessemer City with 2 out. Got a little something going here in the bottom of the third. Base hit for Jacob Moss. And that will bring up Noah Lineberger.
Noah, pretty good stick facing Will Walker here in the bottom of the third.
Brings up the first baseman, Noah Lineberger.
All right, Lineberger, left-handed batter, hit a ground out to the first baseman his first time up. Potential tying run at second for the Jackets. Potential go-ahead run at first base here.
Yeah, some pretty good speed out there at second with Harden.
What was that pitch, a ball?
Yeah, ball. Yeah.
1 ball and no strikes to Lineberger. Next pitch from Walker. And there's a line drive to center field. It's a base hit, and they're going to send the runner home, but he decides to put on the brakes.
Really good throw out there in center field by Jonathan McSwain to keep that runner at third.
And so a line drive up the middle loads the bases for Lambert. I thought they were sending the runner myself, Danny.
He'd have been out.
And he decided to go back on his own.
Zachary Lambert.
So bases loaded with 2 out for Zachary Lambert. All of a sudden, that bunt single has been followed by a base hit to left and a base hit in the middle.
How many times you see a mental error cost a ball club?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope it doesn't happen here for the Ironman.
Here's a pitch from Walker. Curveball that's low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Harden at third, Moss at second, and Lineberger first base.
Lineberger struck out in the first. The pitch, there's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Vice ball caught the outside corner of the plate. Our again umpires Richard Howell at plate and Dustin Day on bases.
The 1-1 pitch coming up here from Will Walker. And it's fouled off. 1-2.
We do have 2 outs here in the inning. Walker was able to get 2 quick outs before the swinging base hit bunt by Harden.
So Lambert steps back in.
Yeah, Lambert, the catcher, a right-handed batter.
Bases loaded here. 2 out, a 1-0 lead Cherryville, but Bessemer threatens the pitch. That one fouled off and hit the batter. He was in the box, so it's a foul ball. 1-2.
Walker asking for another baseball. And home plate umpire threw it over his head, but he called it.
Well, we got to find something to say about him. Our old pal, Richard Howell.
He didn't get warmed up for the game.
I hadn't seen Dustin do anything wrong tonight.
No, we're not going to get on Dustin.
1-2 on Lambert, and time called here.
The wind has completely died down. The flag is limp in the center field.
Imagine that, the wind not blowing for one time this spring. Here's strike 3 called on Lambert.
Got him looking.
And that retires the side.
In the bottom of the third for the Yellow Jackets, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors, and 3 big runners left on base.
All right, we played 3. It's still 1-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
I said where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken where I come from.
Your hometown realtor is Vicki Sperling Realty at 211 East Main Street in Cherryville. They are so proud to sponsor our own Cherryville Ironman State 1A baseball defending champs. Way to go, Ironman! Vicki Sperling Realty has been ranked on top in the last few years, buying and leasing property throughout the entire area. Phone 704-455-4888 for your next property viewing. Vicki Sperling Realty, your hometown realtor, located at 211 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville. Proud to sponsor our own Cherryville Ironman baseball defending champions. Go get 'em, Ironman!
And welcome back, Milton Baker and Danny Aker back at Mahaffey Field, right outside the Lewis Carpenter press box, sitting beside the legend himself. Where'd he go?
We've lost him. I don't know what happened.
Oh, here he comes.
He's coming. Here he comes. The Ironman dodged a bullet there in the.
Oh, I know. With 2 outs, the mental error, the bunt single, and followed by 2 more hits. Bases were loaded, And Cherryville able to get the big strikeout.
Batter for Cherryville, Will Walker.
And the pitcher is Walker, and he laces one in the gap right center. And Walker stumbling and falls over first base.
I hope he's
man.
okay. He took a bad fall.
He took a very bad fall. He stumbled about 2 steps before he got to the bag at first, and he really came down hard on that bag.
Yes, he did.
And they're checking on Walker, but it's a solid single for Walker. Let's hope he'll be all right.
Yeah,
he's trying to walk it off. Left ankle bothering him a little bit.
Running for...
You're going to get a courtesy runner.
Yeah, that's Nick Carpenter running for Will Walker.
All right, and they're going to check on Will in the dugout. Hopefully we'll see him back out there on the mound.
Yeah, I do too. We can't lose anybody now.
Not this stage of the game or this stage of the year. They're going to look at him, and we're going to trainer in to look at him.
Our batter is the right fielder Levi Kaiser, the sophomore left-handed batter for the Ironman. Has had a really good year. Thrower with first base and back safely is Carpenter. Our pitcher again on the mound is a tall right-hander, Heath Griffiths, and so far he's pitched a really good ball game.
Yeah, Cherryville got to him a little bit there in the first with a hit, a run, and a hit.
This is a rivalry that goes back many, many, many years. Time call, the base, first base is.
Why don't you elaborate on 30 some odd years ago when they wanted to build a new high school and put these two schools together? That was a fun time.
It was going to be called
Northwest
High School.
That was before my time in Cherryville, but I've heard all about it.
Yeah. And it almost happened.
It almost
happened where it would have been Bessemer City kids with the Cherryville kids.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the road back to Cherryville, there's a park.
Yeah.
Is that not where the school was going to be?
No.
Okay, I heard that.
Tryon.
I don't know. There's a park out there.
Yeah.
There's this ball fields.
No, it was going to be back in here somewhere.
Different place. Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought that was where the school was going to be.
It was good.
A bunt, and do we have time called here?
Well,
we had a balk.
Had a balk?
Or what? I heard somebody say balk.
Well, we're gonna send the batter back.
I hear my name. Oh, okay. He didn't come set. So it was a balk, no pitch there, as Kaiser was attempting to bunt.
Yeah, that new school that was supposedly going to be built was going to be between Cherryville and Dallas, right off of Highway 279, but it never did happen.
Never happened. And batter Kaiser, we have a count on Levi, pitch count. He bunts this one foul, third base side.
So the bunt he bunted safely was not counted as a strike. So I think it's 1-1, I believe.
It is 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Levi Kaiser. Carpenter down at second. Nobody out. Leadoff single by Will Walker, who we hope is okay after his fall at first base.
He was motoring down the line and was going to make that turn to try to.
And we got a strike called here, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kaiser.
Will was going to try to make that turn and stretch that base in into a double, and he just started tumbling.
Yeah, a couple steps before he got to the bag, his feet got tangled up, and he went down on the bag, chest first. 1-2 pitch to Kaiser, and it's a slow roller to second. We'll get the man to third. 4-3 on the put out.
It's as good as a bunt right there.
And it's a productive out. 1 out moves potential run 90 feet away now. Carpenter running for Walker. He's down at third base. 1 down for number 17, Jared Emery. Emery reached on an error in the second inning.
Yeah, Jared could, the infield's coming in. Shortstop's right near the grass. The second baseman is. The third baseman. All 4 infielders are in.
The pitch. High ball 1.
Look like the runs are going to be scarce tonight.
The pitch. A ball, 2-0.
On deck will be Trevor Harrell.
2-0 to Emory, and the pitch from Griffiths is ball 3. He's not been anywhere close against Emory.
Nobody warming up in the bullpen. Nobody. Well, there is somebody warming up for the Ironman now. That's Jonathan McSwain.
Don't know if Will Walker will be able to return to the mound or not. Fly ball right field. Right fielder Harden circles under it and makes the catch deep enough for Carpenter to tag, and he will score as Emory gets a sacrifice fly and an RBI. 2 out, but a run in. 2-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Was that a 3-0 pitch he swung at?
He did. He got the RBI on the sac fly on the 3-0 pitch, and it brings up Boston T. Trevor Harrell.
Trevor struck out looking back in the second inning.
And here's a base hit. Good hit by Trevor
She was.
between short and third, line into left field. He hit that one on a rope.
He hit it right on the number. Sure did.
Hit it on that button.
Yes, he did.
2 out single, bring up Dane Holmesley. Dane 0 for 1, a fly out in the second. Cherryville leads now 2-0 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard here in the top of the 4th at Bessemer City. The throw to first, Emory back. Harrell back.
Trevor upped his batting average to about 362 on the year.
Hello, Brad. How you doing?
And Griffith's next pitch to left field, high, deep, but foul. And it'll be a long strike. Strike 1 to count.
Where's the little man Dane Holmes generating that power?
I know.
He hit it hard.
He straightened it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably got it out of here.
It went
or would have hit the fence.
Yeah, it went to the base of the fence, foul about 14, 15 foot.
Dane Holmesley.
Yeah, Dane flied out hard to left field. His first plate appearance. Would be surprised to see Trevor Harrell going here on this next pitch.
The pitch bounces in. 1-1 strike on Holmesley.
Ironman have evened up the hits with the Yellow Jackets. Each team now with 3 hits each.
And the pitch. A ball.
Talked to some of the Ironmen after the doubleheader, senior night, after the game. Had a little gathering and fed the team, and they all said, yeah, they were glad to win them 2 games, but they need to start hitting the baseball more.
Are you serious? They need to.
Well, I mean, no.
36 runs.
Well,
they need to start scoring some runs.
Well,
too,
but when they get down into tight games with some really good ball clubs, they need to start hitting. That was what they told me. There's a time call by Holmes.
I think Holmes got some dirt in his eye. What's our count? 3-1.
I think it is. Yes.
Dane got some dirt in his eye here, and he's still working at that. Mr. Ump taking a look-see for him. See if he's okay.
I believe he's going to be okay. He's back in the box. Over at first base is Trevor Harrell with the single, 2-out single. Holmesy looking for another 2-out single.
The pitch. And it's foul. Don't look out there. That's a headhunter in the Bessemer City dugout on the third base side. Count full now.
Yellow Jackets coach Philip Russ in his second year at the helm for the Jackets. Philip Russ, a former post 100 player.
Runner going, 3-2 pitch, third base side, foul. So we'll come back and do it again.
Trevor Harrell was on the go there.
Yeah, with 3-2 count and 2 out, he was running all the way.
Trevor Harrell, one of the 8 seniors. Trevor, college choice will be Appalachian State. And he is going to be part of the Appalachian State fishing team.
That's pretty good achievement there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
3-2 pitch again here from Griffiths. Took something off of it and had Holmesley swinging out in front. So swing and a miss, strike 3.
The Army do pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, and we have played 3.5 innings on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Cherryville now 2, Bessemer City 0.
Alcom Storage on Dick Beam Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Dick Beam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today.
Welcome back to Bessemer City High School. Kevin Hastings here.
That's not Milton Baker.
That's not Milton Baker. I'm filling in for just a second.
That's all right.
Milton had to go to a little boys' room. Austin, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. We're live and in charge. Me and Austin are sitting here checking on, make sure everything's working on the broadcast. Milton stepped out. First pitch, swing and a miss there. Strike 1.
That's Wesley Summey, the batter, leading off the bottom of the 4th. Wesley popped up to first base, his first plate appearance, and facing Will Walker.
Breaking ball popped up in the infield, caught off at third base. He'll make the play for the first out of the inning. So 2 pop-ups for Summey. It's going to bring up Damian Wilder, who struck out looking back in the first inning.
Yeah, Will.
Second inning.
Will Walker looks to be okay, Kevin. He took that. I don't know when you saw the tumble he took.
No.
On the base hit. His base hit last inning, and he tumbled right there and took a hard fall, trying to round the first base, but he's back on the mound, and he looks to be okay.
Well, hope he is, as Wilder steps into the plate. 1 out. First pitch in the dirt, outside, ball 1.
Will Walker, Kevin, he's on the mound tonight for Coach Ebner. This is his 13th appearance. He has 4 wins, 1 loss, and 3 saves. So
ball 0-2, the outside.
Done a real good job on the mound. He picked up 2 wins in the Easter tournament, Kev, and did not give up a run.
Yeah.
And was MVP.
Well, that's how you get it in.
That's right.
Pitch outside, 3-0 now, though, to Wilder, who struck out looking in the first. Now he's trying to look his way onto an on base as Heath Griffiths is on deck now for Bessemer City. 1 out. 3-0 pitch, high inside, ball 4, and he'll go to first base as Milton Baker is back in action.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
Griffiths.
Had to go see a man about a dog there, Danny.
Okay, all right. Hope it was a clean dog. Didn't have no fleas on it.
Nope, didn't. Yep.
Up to the plate will be the pitcher, Heath Griffiths. Heath popped up to first base back in the 2nd inning. Damon Wilder at first, and 1 out in the inning.
All right, here we go. Griffiths, right-handed batter for the Yellow Jackets. Pitch from Walker. I see Walker back out there.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. You know, he took that hard fall on the base hit back the last inning, but he seems to be fine.
What was that pitch? Ball?
Ball, yes.
1 ball, no strikes. The count. The pitch. Curveball stayed high.
Runner
2-0.
Runner Wilder better be careful at first. If he gets just the simplest lead there, Carlton Jackson will throw him out.
Walker comes set. And the pitch. Swung on and missed.
You know, Milton, the Ironmen have had quite a few 5-inning mercy rule games, but they also have won some real close games this year. They've had 6 one-run games thus far this year. Throw over to first base and back safely is Wilder. Yeah, the Ironmen have picked up some real close wins. They won a game in 11 innings. They beat North Gaston, I believe, in the Easter tournament in 9 innings. Then not only can they play mercy rule games, they can play the close games.
You're right. You always feel like in those close games, you feel like you're in good shape.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
one loss they had this year was a one-run game.
Yeah, and they had the bases loaded with less than 2 outs in that game once, and in another inning they had 2 runners on base with less than 2 outs and couldn't get the key hit. They may have won that game.
All right, what is our pitch count here?
We're going to have to wait for – we don't have the balls and strikes on the scoreboard. We do have the innings and runs and hits and errors.
Well, this is Lambert. What happened to our batter?
Is that
Griffiths?
Is that
Wilder's at first. Here's a bunt fouled off.
Griffiths struck out.
Griffiths struck out.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
Griffiths struck out, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lambert.
First pitch fouled off, strike 1.
Yeah, Lambert has had 1 plate appearance, and he grounded out pitcher to first.
2 out. A runner on first. Cherryville up by 2. Bessemer batting bottom of the 4th. And here's a bunt. Back to the pitcher. And the throw in time to get
second baseman covering the bag.
Yeah, 1-4 put out on Lambert, and that's out 3.
In the inning for the Yellow Jackets, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the 5th on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. It is still Cherryville 2 and Bessemer City 0.
From auto to home to business to life insurance, your hometown agent is Rocky Bennett at Bennett Insurance Group. Rocky has been serving this area for over 33 years, offering you the best in coverage with Erie Insurance. No matter your claim, Rocky will work side by side with you for your best coverage. See Rocky Bennett today at Bennett Insurance Group, 116 West Main Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-0270 for Bennett Insurance in Cherryville. Beam Construction Company in Cherryville is now hiring. Right now, Beam Construction Company has job openings for carpenters and masons. Just apply at their office at 601 East Main Street in Cherryville. Since 1925, Beam Construction Company has been dedicated to building the future of the Piedmont regions of North and South Carolina, from schools to churches to town halls. For more information, call 704-435-3206 or visit the website at beamconstruction.com. Beam Construction Company, dedicated to building your future.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. Austin Treadway is leading off the 5th for Cherryville. First pitch was a strike. Next pitch, a ball.
Yeah, Austin looking for his first hit of the night. Jonathan McSwain, the on-deck batter, looking for his first hit, and Carlton Jackson will be batting third this inning, looking for his first hit.
It's 2-0 Cherryville, and there's a fly ball to left. Left fielder going back, and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down, brings up Jonathan McSwain.
Yeah, Jonathan 0 for 2. Grounded out to second in the first and reached on the error back in the third inning. Saw Jonathan warm up a little bit at the last inning. Just thought maybe he may be used. Didn't know whether Will Walker would come back and be the same Will Walker we've seen, but he looked pretty good there in this last inning.
Yeah, Will came very close to getting hurt there on that fall over at first base, and here's a foul ball. Up the bank, John Brown, All-State foul ball.
Looking at the crowds, it looked like we've got about an equal amount of people from Cherryville as we have Bessemer City. A really good crowd here on just a wonderful night to view a baseball game.
The 0-1 pitch, a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to McSwain.
Again, the conference tournament for both these ball clubs will start on Tuesday. The tournament will run Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
The pitch popped out of play, right side. And it's 1 ball and 2 strike count.
Too early to tell about the opponents for each of these ball clubs, but we do know for sure that the Ironmen will be the host team at their park on Tuesday night at 7.
The wind in the pitch. Curve ball, and that's going to get down for a base hit for McSwain into center field.
So Jonathan McSwain will pick up his first hit of the night, and that'll bring to the plate catcher Carlton Jackson. Carlton hit by a pitch in the first and scored the first run of the game, and he grounded out to third in the third inning.
Yep, he had a stolen base there in the first inning as well.
Carlton just recently signed to play baseball and further his education at Pembroke College down in the Laurinburg area.
And that's a strike. 0-1 to Jackson. That hit by McSwain, the 4th hit for the Ironmen tonight. Pitch from Griffiths. Ball high, throw to second. And he is out at second.
2 to 4 put out. Good throw by the catcher.
So McSwain thrown out, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike on Jackson. Testing the arm of Lambert there.
Yeah, he made a good throw.
Sure did.
Jackson in the doubleheader a couple days ago at Fraley Field, he's upped his batting average to around 350. And Carlton has drove in 20 runs on the year for the Ironmen.
1-1 pitch. High, ball 2.
Carlton Jackson can reach. It'll bring to the plate Noah Aker.
Jackson, right-handed hitter. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on a miss.
Good breaking ball. It broke over the plate and wound up in the glove, almost in the dirt.
Here's the 2-2 from Griffiths. Curveball hit hard at the shortstop. He fields the throw in time to take care of Jackson.
In the inning for the Ironmen, no runs, but they do pick up 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th, still 2-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is Ronaldo Auto Mall, Ironman Baseball.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card. What was that? It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
Who do you think you are,
Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby is this area's choice for new Ford cars, new Ford trucks, new Ford SUVs, plus a great selection of used cars too. Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby is your one-stop dealer for Ford service, parts and accessories, along with Ford maintenance. And now check out 0% financing, APR, on the new 2017 Ford Escapes. But that's not all. Get a bonus up to $1,750 in cash and get 0% financing for 72 months, plus up to $3,240 bonus cash on the new 2017 Ford Fusions. Easy financing at the all-new Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at classicfordshelby.com.
You don't owe a man.
And we're back at Bessemer City. Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you here. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, a 2-0 Ironman lead, and the batter up is Cody Smith. He'll be followed by Harden, then the top of the order, Moss. 2-0 game tied in the hit department. Cherryville with 4 hits and Bessemer City 3 hits, all those 3 for Bessemer in the third inning, and they left the bases loaded.
Yes, they did. That could have been a big inning, but the Ironman got out of trouble.
First pitch was swung on a miss, strike 1. Next pitch, a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Activity in the bullpen for the Ironman. Looked like
here's ground ball to first. Noah Aker on it, 3 unassisted on the put out. And it'll bring up Jaqueline Harden. Harden got the first hit for the Jackets.
Yes, he did. Alex Long stretching his arm in the bullpen. I can't tell who that is. Let's see, I got binoculars.
You got them there.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Number 30.
Number 30 also out there is Brent Walls. So 2 of the Ironman young pitchers that's really done well this year.
Yeah, but just kind of loosen up down there in the bullpen.
Yeah. Just in case they need it.
Mm-hmm. What was that first pitch?
It was a ball.
1 ball and no strikes. The pitch, bunt, foul. 1-1.
Yeah, Harden he picked up the first hit of the game for the Yellow Jackets and wound up being stranded at third base. He bats in the 9-hole, playing right field.
Walker steps off. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fifth here at Mahaffey Field. Bessemer City High School, just outside the Lewis Carpenter press box. Danny sitting right beside the legend.
The legend, absolutely.
And there's a strike, 1-2.
And Carlton Jackson thought that was strike 3. he just whipped it down to Emery at third base, but we got to get 1 more strike before you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing Emery was ready for the throw.
Oh, here we go. The 1-2 to Harden. And it is ball 2.
Talking about Lewis here to my left, he's kind of quieting down a little bit. Everybody's already paid their respects. And
the respects.
Lewis taught Emery's mom here at Bessemer City, and Levi Kaiser. Lewis taught Levi's mom and dad here at Bessemer City also. That tells you how old he is.
And there's a strike called, strike 3. My mom graduated high school in 1937, and Lewis taught her.
Wow. Back to the top of the lineup, and that'll bring to the plate Jacob Moss. Jacob, a right-handed batter, lined out to right field in the first inning and singled in the third inning.
And that was when you only went 11 grades.
11 grades back then, right, Lewis?
It was,
yeah.
1937. All right, we go top of the order, Jacob Moss.
Well,
it's ball 1.
My mom graduated in 1939 from Tryon High School, and I think maybe Lewis might have been there. But
he went to Tryon.
I know he went to Tryon, yeah.
Now, how old are you, Lewis? How old are you? 73. Good deal. Ball 2.
Happy birthday, Lewis.
You did. You just turned 73? When?
April 7th.
April 7th. Well, my brother's birthday is today, and he's 71. My oldest brother, Johnny. 2-0 pitch, ground ball. Third baseman's got it. And Emery's throw in on the mark to Aker. 3 up, 3 down.
In the inning for the Yellow Jackets, they'll end the bottom of the fifth, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base.
All right, we've played 5. It's still 2-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is Renato Audemont, Ironman Baseball.
The prices on shingles are dropping at College Building Supplies in Dallas. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for all the pricing. 3-tab roofing shingles, $35 a square or $11.67 a bundle. Architect laminate shingles, only $45 a square or just $15 a bundle. See Tracy Lyles today at College Building Supply, Highway 321 across from Gaston College. Call 704-922-8649. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m.
I said where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken where I come from.
There's really only one choice for roofing, that is. See the reason why we're the best. Creason Roofing and Repair of Cherryville. Serving Gaston, Cleveland, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg County since 1980, Creason Roofing is dedicated to customer service and complete satisfaction to their customers. They can handle it all, from residential to commercial roofing. They have the knowledge and the commitment to you, the customer, for the best job possible. From repairs to the complete roof project, count on Creason Roofing and Repair to get the job done right. Fully licensed and insured, and carry a full lifetime labor warranty. Call today for a free roof estimate anytime. 704-435-1791. See the reason why we're the best. Creason Roofing and Repair, Cherryville.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker with you here from Happy Field, Bessemer City High School. And it's going to be Noah Aker leading things off for the Ironman, up 2-0 in the top of the 6th.
Base hit.
Base hit for Noah to left field.
Noah picks up his second hit of the night, and he's at first base. And that'll bring to the plate. Will Walker seems to be fine after the fall. Will's also got a single. He's 1 for 2, and he scored a run. Or Nick Carpenter scored for Will back in the fourth inning.
The wheels on Will kind of got tangled up.
They did.
Going down to first, his last at bat.
Yeah, we don't want to see any injury this time of the year by anybody, whether it be Bessemer City, Cherryville, whoever.
The pitch, falling high.
Yeah, Will's line drive almost got to the fence between right and center, but they gloved it and kept him at first base. I don't think he would have made it to second if he hadn't have fallen.
And the pitch fouled off.
Again, we're in the top of the 6th. Ironman holding on to a 2-0 lead and closing out the regular season play here at Mahaffey Field in Bessemer City. And looking forward to, I know Cherryville is, and the kids on the team looking forward to their senior prom, the banquet tomorrow.
And Will trying to bunt. Missed that one, strike 2.
Would have been way off the plate if he had just held up.
Yeah.
What's it called? A little anxious?
A little anxious to get the bunt down.
Yeah.
Aker at first. Nobody out. 2-0 Cherryville, top of the 6th. Walker got time. Oh, the baseball got away down there out of the bullpen.
Looks like in the bullpen, it looked like it might be Carlton Jackson.
It is number 2.
Yeah, he's throwing, and he's could see some mound duties for the Ironman here late in the game.
The pitch, curveball, Will held up. 2-2.
Levi Kaiser, the on-deck batter for the Ironman.
Heath Griffiths ready in the pitch. Ground ball. Gets in the hole at short. Throw to second. Got him.
Wow.
Great play by the shortstop, Summy.
And took a hit away from Will Walker.
Yes, he did. Walker be safe. Aker out 6-4 at second for out number 1. And that'll bring up Levi Kaiser. The Kais.
Good play. Yeah, that was a good play there by Wesley Summy over to second baseman Jacob Moss. Running at first for Will Walker will be Nick Carpenter.
Carpenter ran for Walker in the 4th inning and scored the second run of the game for the Ironmen.
We've called Nick Carpenter's name a lot this year. He has been a kind of a designated runner for the pitchers and catchers.
Griffiths looks to first. The pitch. It's high to Kaiser.
Again, Kaiser 4 for 5 in that final game of the doubleheader at Fraley Field a couple nights ago. 3 RBIs.
The pitch. Outside. 2-0 count. I'd like to thank Pat's Drive-In of Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Our pregame meal tonight.
Open Monday through Friday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Here's one tagged very well high, but not deep enough, and the right fielder gets back to it.
Sounded like it was going to go out of the ballpark.
It did when it first got hit. It sounded like it had a home run sound to it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Talking about Pats right quick again. I've really enjoyed my chicken finger basket tonight, and
I had hot dogs.
Had hot dogs, and I'd like to thank Kevin and Malcolm for taking care of us. And Malcolm said he'd be listening in, so hello, Malcolm. We appreciate you.
Runner going, and here's a high drive to left field. Left fielder back and makes the catch shy of the fence for out number 3. What a run by Wilder.
Yeah, right at the fence. In the inning, though, the Ironmen come up short. No runs. They do pick up a hit. No errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 2-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky and Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is Ronaldo Auto Mall, Cherryville Ironman Baseball.
If you need septic service, call the experienced pros at Dennis Willis Septic Service of Cherryville. Their contractors are experienced, knowledgeable, and prepared to exceed your expectations. Fully insured, Willis Septic Service offering pumping, installation, service and repair, and inspection on all major septic systems. Call the pros today. Dennis Willis Septic Service of Cherryville, 704-864-1549. Proud supporters of Cherryville Ironman Baseball.
Ace is the place for Toro and Craftsman at Ferguson Ace Hardware in Cherryville. Save $20 on the Toro Recycler Variable Speed Self-Propelled High Wheel Mower, just $299.99. A Craftsman 1800 PSI Electric Pressure Washer is $20 off and now only $149.99. And a Craftsman 14-inch curved shaft gas trimmer is $20 off and now $79.99. Ace is the place at Ferguson Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
And welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you here from Bessemer City High School. Friday night baseball, the regular season finale here. We got a good one going.
We got a good one. We really do. Up to for the Yellow Jackets, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Lineberger, Lambert, and Summy. Noah Lineberger, a left-handed batter. He's 1 for 2.
Yep, had a base hit in the 3rd. Part of the 3 hits in a row. And the Yellow Jackets left the bases loaded. Then here's a fly ball to center. Center fielder going over. McSwain can't get to it.
Drops it.
Dropped it.
He had it and dropped it.
2-base error. Error. And down to second is Summy for Zachary Lambert. The catcher, Lambert.
Looked like McSwain had it in his sights and thought he was going to glove it, but trickle off his glove for a two-base error.
And Lambert, the batter, up since the tying run here in the ball game in the bottom of the sixth.
Zachary Lambert, the batter.
The pitch from Walker. High ball one. On a strike count.
Ironman out hitting the Yellow Jackets to this point in the game. Five hits for the Ironman, 3 for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets with 2 errors and Ironman with 1 error.
Here we go, the 1-0 pitch, grounder to third. They'll hold the runner at second, throw to first in time. Now the runner going down to third, and no throw.
They called the runner safe.
Safe at first?
No, they did not.
Nope, okay.
Okay, he's out.
He was out. I think Aker dropped the ball, getting it out of his glove to throw to third. So the runner, Lineberger goes to third. Lambert's out, 5-3.
Dustin Day, the base umpire, gave the sign like I thought it was safe, but I don't know what that was for.
I'm not sure, but brings up Wesley Summey. And there's 1 out, and runner at third, and curve ball for a strike.
Will Walker is going to have to do some pretty good pitching here to keep that runner at third from scoring.
The 0-1 pitch is popped up and out of play, 0-2.
Infielders are at their normal depth. Emery at third base, even with the bag.
Appreciate everyone listening in on the radio. Reminder, you can also watch the game tonight on ktcbroadcasting.com. Listen to the radio audio and the video supplied by What's Up Shoppers crew.
Kevin brought the boss with him tonight.
Young Austin here. Curve ball, stayed inside. 1-2 on Summey.
Will Walker a little bothered with that call, but
1-2 count. And the batter asks for time. Walker out there on the mound. It's a warm and humid evening.
I think Coach Hebner is hoping that Will can get through this inning and maybe hold them to no runs or 1 run.
Here's curveball, rip foul, third base side.
And probably see Carlton Jackson in the bottom of the next inning. I think that's his plan at this point.
Summey, the batter, shortstop, he is the cleanup hitter for Bessemer City.
Yeah,
got a runner at third and 1 out here.
Yeah, he popped up the first, and he popped up also to third base his previous 2 plate appearances.
Fly ball to the medium to deep outfield here could tie it up. Even if it's caught, a runner at third could tag up and score. And not tie it up, but get a run in for Bessemer City.
Throw over to first base and back safely is Noah Lineberger.
Still 1 ball, 2 strike count on Summey. Walker ready. Set, and the pitch. Oh, and that hit him as he was swinging at it. He is out.
He's out.
He was swinging at the pitch, and it hits him. And umpire has called him out to the disagreement of the Bessemer City coach.
Philip Russ is talking to plate umpire Richard.
He swung at it.
He swung at it.
Doesn't matter if it hits him, he swung at it. And
should be a.
Now they're gonna talk. Umpires are gonna talk.
Agreeing with home plate umpire is base umpire Dustin Day.
So the batter is out. 2 down for Damon Walker.
Damon Wilder, I believe.
Wilder,
yeah.
Excuse me.
So Walker gets the strikeout, and it's 2 outs, and still at third base is Noah Lineberger. Ironman in the lead, 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th.
The pitch, ball 1. That's pretty much a basic baseball call there.
Absolutely. It wasn't a hard call for.
That's pretty much a given. That's a strikeout. I don't know where the argument came from. And the pitch is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, if you swing at the pitch,
you've committed,
and you don't hit it with the bat.
You don't hit it with the bat. It's a
strike.
It's a strike.
And it's on with 2 strikes on you. That's a strikeout. The 1-1 pitch, curve ball for strike 2.
Yeah, pretty breaking ball. Throws Wilder. Wilder, the batter, the left fielder, he's 0 for 1 tonight with the base on balls. So the pitcher, Will Walker's got the advantage here.
2 out, runner at third. The 1-2 pitch coming up. And the pitch is a fastball, high. 2-2 now. Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2-0 the score. Cherryville leads, bottom of the 6th. Yellow Jackets have runner at third and the potential tying run at bat here with 2-2 count on Wilder.
Probably, I'm guessing, a breaking ball right here.
The pitch from Walker
was not.
Is a fastball high.
That's the reason I'm not a coach. I'd be an old one though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. All right, 3-2 is the count. Count is full on Wilder with the pitcher Griffiths on deck. But 2 out here. And the 3-2 pitch, called strike 3. And that'll do it for Bessemer City in the 6th, Danny.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 big runner left stranded at third base.
All right, we go to the top of the 7th. It's 2-0 still. Cherryville leads on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at First Baptist Church Cherryville, and John 3:17 tells us that God sent His Son into the world not to judge the world, but to save the world through Him. And we'd like to invite you to come join us each Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to celebrate the marvelous grace of God. Our motto is accomplishing all things through Christ, and we'd like for you to come and share in that. Again, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at Cherryville First Baptist Church. Look forward to seeing you there.
Get to the Polaris Spring Sales event and hit the off-road with more money in your pocket. Financing is as low as 2.99% APR, and rebates go up to $2,000 on industry-leading razors, the best-selling Sportsman ATVs, and the undisputed king of the utility, the Polaris Ranger. See Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell off I-85. Online at ncfullthrottle.com. Looking for a mattress? Well, save during the big mattress sales event underway at Hendrick Appliance Mattress Center in Shelby. Queen-size Serta Perfect sleepers are only $6.99. The Serta iComfort Hybrid Observer Super Pillow Top Queen-size mattress, $13.99. And the Sutherland double-side foam mattress is only $6.99 for a queen-size set. Plus, with a $6.99 or more order, get a free I Love My Pillow. That's a $99 value at Hendrick Appliance Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you. Top of the 7th. Boston T will lead it off here. Trevor Harrell.
Yeah, Trevor 1 for 2 tonight. Trevor batting in the 8 hole for the Yarman, as he has much of the year.
First pitch swung on a miss. Next pitch from Griffiths. Check swing. It's ball 1.
Trevor, another senior. All these starters for the Yarman have played well all year long. Played together. Played good baseball. When one doesn't have a good game, the next one has a good game. And there's a ball back our way.
John Brown All-State foul ball, 1-2 now on Harrell. Our Rocky Bennett Insurance player to watch tonight, Jared Emery. Jared has had an RBI on a sac fly back in the fourth. With that runner at third a while ago, that RBI to make it a 2-0 game looked pretty big, and it still is pretty big, maybe.
It is big. Aker with the first RBI, plating Jackson, and then Emory, as you said, with another RBI, plating courtesy runner Nick Carpenter for the 2-0 lead.
2-2 count. And the pitch. High pop fly, shallow right center. Harden on the run, makes the catch. From right field, Harden comes way in to make that catch.
Yeah, the second baseman, center fielder were there, and Harden right fielder made the play.
All right, batter up Dane Holmesley. Dane 0 for 2 on the night.
Dane flied out to the left his first plate appearance and struck out swinging his second plate appearance. Officially 0 for 2. Following Dane will be Austin Treadway.
Foul ball, strike one. Foul down to the third base side.
Ironman still out hitting the Yellow Jackets 5-3. Ironman picking up hits in the first inning, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. All the hits off of Will Walker came in the third inning for the Yellow Jackets.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled off.
Still on the mound is the right-hander Heath Griffiths. He's done a real good job tonight. Heath also the pitcher in the 1-0 loss to the Ironman back Monday week ago in the Easter tournament.
The 0-2 pitch. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Holmesley. Top of the order, Treadway is on deck for the Cherryville Ironman. 2-0 lead in the top of the seventh. Can they get an insurance run or two in this inning? That ball in the dirt, 2-2 now to Holmesley. 1 out, nobody on for Cherryville here.
Have not seen anybody in the Yellow Jacket bullpen tonight. Griffiths has done a really good job for him, keeping his team close.
2-2 pitch coming up to Holmesley. And it's a ground ball to the second baseman. And up and over. It's Moss to Lineberger. 4-3 put out. 2 up, 2 down. It'll be Austin Treadway here in the top of the seventh.
Each team have left 5 runners on base tonight. And in the third inning, the bases were left loaded for the Yellow Jackets.
Cherryville with 5 hits so far. And this is popped behind us. John Brown All-State foul ball. Strike 1 on Austin Treadway.
Yeah, Austin 0 for 3 tonight, looking for his first hit. Flied out to center, flied out to right, and popped up to first. Austin, a recent signee with Mars Hill University.
0-1 pitch, curveball, grounder, and goes through the legs of the third baseman. That'll be an error. E5. Cherryville will take that base runner, though, Dan.
Yes, they will. They sure will. Would like to get him down to second somehow, some way for Jonathan McSwain to drive him in.
I don't know what you can say about that. Down at third, he just took his eye off the ball. Looked like it hit him on the foot and glanced away from him.
Sure did.
And he knows they should be out of the inning. And
and can the Ironman capitalize on an error? That's the third error of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Ironman with 1 error. Milton's having trouble seeing the scorebook.
I was just trying to figure out what I'd wrote there. Is that Smith, third baseman? Can't read my own writing.
We're under a 10, and normally we'd be okay, but we're under a 10 out here, so it's hard to see without this light I got.
The Lewis Carpenter press box and the Lewis Carpenter pop-up tent. In his honor, they popped up a tent tonight. Throw to first, runner safe.
Yeah, they put a teepee up in honor of Lewis tonight.
The pitch to McSwain a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Jonathan McSwain.
If Jonathan can reach, Carlton Jackson will be the on-deck batter.
That's high. 2-0.
Again, the conference tournament scheduled to start on Tuesday. Ironman will be at home.
Del Lewis needed a step ladder to hit that one. He said it looked like a strike. He's kidding over there.
A small step ladder. Throw to first base and a runner back safe. That's Austin Treadway at first.
I got a count of 2-0 on McSwain here. 2 out on the top of the 7th. Cherryville up by 2 and runner going. Pitch swung on and missed.
No throw down to first, and Treadway steals the base.
It's 2 balls and 1 strike then on McSwain.
McSwain could find some green in the outfield. The Ironmen could pick up their 3rd run of the night, which would be a big run for them going into the final inning.
Curve ball popped up. First baseman, foul territory, circles around and makes the catch for out number 3.
In the inning, Ironmen do not pick up any runs, no runs. 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base.
All right. So we have played 6.5 innings. Go to the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 Cherryville on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is Ronaldo Auto Mall, Cherryville Ironman Baseball.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
Hauser Drug Store, your hometown pharmacy, presents their More Than Medicine Open House event Thursday, May 18th from 5:30 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. featuring MedSync, iMedCare, Freedom Alert, compounding durable medical equipment, and diabetic shoes, plus a free blood sugar and blood pressure testing. And register to win door prizes. And there's games for the kids too. And take 20% off cash and carry DME products, plus complimentary orangeades, lemonades, gourmet sandwiches, bites, and desserts. Thursday, May 18th from 5:30 till 7:30 at Hauser Drug Store, 302 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville.
You don't pull a mask off an old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with Jim.
Baseball players rely on lots of coaches. First base, third base, pitching, and catching. But when it comes to insurance, you only need one coach, an Allstate agent. They'll help you with your insurance game plan. Plus, Allstate agents can bundle your coverage for your car, apartment, boat, motorcycle, and more. So you've got all your bases covered. Are you in good hands?
Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today. Located at 503 East Main Street in Cherryville. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
I said where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken where I come from.
Drew, this new city just makes me miss home, man.
Go get a sweet tea from McDonald's. They make it fresh, sweet, and it's icy cold, just like your mom's.
But I miss home.
Oh, so you miss your mom telling you to make sure your room's clean?
Or close the fridge, Ryan, and stop letting all the cool air out. Or turn them lights off,
All
Ryan.
right, got it. The sweet tea is just right. But you know I'm going to tell my mom you got jokes.
No, don't.
This is no joke. Stop by McDonald's and get a large sweet tea for just $1 all summer long. Large sweet tea, just $1. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th, and Bessemer City will need at least 2 runs here to keep it going. 3 runs would win it here at home.
Yeah, we got an Alcom call to the bullpen.
Sure do.
For the Ironmen moving from behind the plate to go to the mound. Our new pitcher is Carlton Jackson. There's a foul ball against the screen. Will Walker will go to first base. Noah Aker will to right field. And behind the plate to catch Jackson will be Levi Kaiser. New pitcher, Carlton Jackson.
Batter up is Griffiths. First pitch fouled off. Next pitch low, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Cherryville up 2-0 here.
Jackson, this is his 9th appearance on the mound. He has 2 wins and he has 3 saves.
All right, the 1-1 pitch fouled off, 1-2 on Heath Griffiths. Starting pitcher tonight for Bessemer City. The Yellow Jackets trying to get above 500 in the conference on the last night of conference and regular season play. They're 7-7 in the conference. Cherryville, meanwhile, 14-1. And here's a ground ball. Gonna scooped up behind second base. Throw to first, not in time. I think you got a base hit.
And an error.
And an error will put Griffiths down to second. He's 6. So a single and an error. And that'll bring up Tyler Lambert. Lambert 0 for 2 and going to get a runner for Griffiths. And batter up, Tyler Lambert, the center fielder. Nope, this is not Lambert, is it, Danny? No, is it?
Let me look here, Milton.
Number 1? No. I got Lambert as number 8. Maybe he is number 1. Or maybe that is an 8 on his jersey.
I believe that's 8.
Has an 8 on his jersey. It's kind of tough to see.
Yeah.
It's white letters on that gold jersey or shirt. Kind of hard to tell. And the pitch is low, ball 1.
Jackson, Carlton Jackson did get a few pitches in the bullpen. Of course, he's been throwing the ball back to the pitcher the entire game. So,
yeah. Next pitch is low, 2-0. Lambert represents the tying run here in the bottom of the 7th.
With that base hit, that gives the Yellow Jackets 4 hits on the night. Ironman picked up two errors in the game so far.
And that pitch bounced in there and got to the net, and it'll be a wild pitch, and down to third will go Griffiths, or the runner for Griffiths. And it's 3-0 on Lambert here. Who is running for Griffiths?
I did not get that number, Milton.
Hard to see.
Hard to pick the numbers on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah. White numbers on a light gold shirt. And the pitch, high ball 4. So Jackson has runners on the corners and nobody out.
Time called by Coach Scotty Hebner.
Coach Hebner going out to talk to his pitcher, Carlton Jackson. We'll be right back.
All dollar items are now half price. Hey, that's just 50 cents each at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Allen Drug in Stanley, and at the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. All 3 stores are making room for a big new shipment coming in soon. And in doing so, they've got to reduce the prices. Again, all dollar items are now half price. You can still get a flu shot, too, at any of the 3 stores. Medical Center Pharmacy, East Academy Street in Cherryville, Allen Drug, Main Street, downtown Stanley, and the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston.
All right, welcome back. As meeting on the mound is over, Cherryville in a bit of a jam here with the potential winning run coming to play here. Cody Smith, third baseman. Smith bats 8th in the order, 0 for 2 tonight. Got runners on the corners to the Jackets, nobody out. Carlton Jackson trying to finish it up here. There's a fastball strike.
Coach Hebner went out and got all the guys together and whispered at Carlton, throw strikes.
Throw strikes. Yep.
If you can't strike them out, let your defense help you.
0-1 pitch here to Smith. Bounced in there, good block. Good block by Kaiser. 1-1 strike count.
Walker at first, Holmesley at second, Treadway at short, Emery over at third base, Harrell in left, Swain in center, and Aker in right field for the Ironmen.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Jackson. Ball low, 2-1.
This is the lower part of the lineup. This is the number 8th batter in the lineup at the plate.
Here we go, the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Smith.
Jackson's seen quite a bit of relief appearances for the Ironmen here in the latter part of the year.
And the 2-2 coming up. Runner going. Pitch swung on and missed. Struck him out. Lambert goes down to second. And there's 1 down for Hardin. With the runner going to second, that takes off the force play at second and a chance for the routine double play. But this player's pretty fast anyway. He'd be hard to double up.
Be hard to double up Hardin. Hardin has one of the hits tonight. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah.
He did strike out looking back in his last plate appearance.
He got the first hit for the Yellow Jackets back in the 3rd inning. After the first 8 had been set down in order, he got a bunt single when nobody was covering first base for the Ironmen.
Yeah, that fastball there.
Was that a strike?
It was a strike, and probably the hardest thrown ball by Jackson in this inning. And Jackson steps off.
Got time here. Now we're ready to go. Jaqueline Hardin, the batter, right-handed batter. Runner second and third, 1 out. And the pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ironmen are not unfamiliar with close games. They've had, quite a few close games this year.
1-1 pitch coming up. Bunted it foul, and that one stung a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Now that would have been a ball on the inside or outside of the plate. I mean, he helped the pitcher out there. Did Hardin.
I got the right fielder.
Philip Russ called him down. We're going to speak with him here, give him some words of encouragement. A well-placed ball could tie this ball game up.
1-2 count. They're checking on Hardin, and coach going over things with him down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strike count. 1 out. Tying runs in scoring position at second and third here in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the pitch. Bunt popped up, and that's a strikeout.
That is a strikeout. Yes, it is.
Strikeout on Hardin. Big second out.
Yes, it is.
And that'll bring up the top of the order, Jacob Moss.
Moss, 1 for 3. He has one of the 4 hits for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Again, Will Walker going 6. Will gave up no runs, 3 hits, going 6 innings, did Walker. And Philip Russ, coach, is motioning something, but we don't know what it is. Maybe a pinch hitter, maybe. Let's see.
I think, and is that Hardin going to run now for the man at second?
Yeah, Hardin, the guy that just struck out, is going to be the courtesy runner.
He'll run for Lambert.
Yes, he will.
And you got the courtesy runner for the pitcher, Griffiths, at third base. We haven't been able to get a number on him.
Leadoff batter, Jacob Moss, at the plate, a right-handed batter for the Yellow Jackets.
Cherryville 1 out away from wrapping up the regular season with a win here on the road. And there's a strike right down Broadway.
Right down Broadway, you're right. Throwing some heat is Jackson right here, Milton.
Might not see a better pitch than that, Moss.
Can he throw 2 more pitches that hard by Moss?
0-1 pitch, and it's fouled back. It was another fastball, and he was just under it.
And you're probably going to see another fastball just like that one. Can he get it by Moss, or can Moss get out in front of it and put the bat on the ball?
Mm-hmm.
If he can get it by Moss, that will be the ball game.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jacob Moss, top of the order. Moss, second baseman, right-handed batter. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Count of 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Tying runs on base for Bessemer City, bottom of the 7th. They trail 2-0. And here's the 1-2 from Jackson. Took a little off of it, and it bounced in there. 2-2 now. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2-0 Cherryville. The pitcher is number 2. And the batter is number 11. You add them together, what do you get? 2.
2.
What were you going to say, Danny?
I was going to say, again, the Ironmen not unfamiliar with situations like this, and Coach Evers called on Jackson to close it out.
Here we go. It's in the dirt. 3-2 now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Jackson trying to close the door here on the Jackets on her home field. Bessemer City trying to at least tie it up here tonight. The pitch, and that is ball 4. So the bases are loaded with Yellow Jackets. The potential winning run on base now. As the batter up, number 2 man in the order, Noah Lineberger.
Noah, tough out. Noah grounded out to first unassisted. He singled in the 3rd, and he reached on an error by the center fielder. Last inning did the left-handed batter Lineberger, one of the better hitters on this ball club is Lineberger.
All right, here we go. Ain't this fun? Here's the pitch. Strike called on the left-handed batter.
Yeah, baseball's always fun.
Always fun.
Sometimes it's runaway scores, or sometimes it's games like this.
0-1 pitch coming up. Jackson got him swinging. 0-2.
That looked like a breaking ball there, Milton.
So no balls and 2 strikes to count on Lineberger.
Jackets on the bases buzzing.
Bzz.
Can Jackson get his 3rd strike?
Here we go. The pitch popped out of play. Still 0-2. A John Brown All-State foul ball. Remember our field starter and alternator post-game show following the game here tonight. We'll have the summary and the recap of our player to watch and recap of the game and the College Building Supply player of the game announced. That's a ball. 1-2 now on Lineberger.
So the fans on our left side were pleased with the call. Our fans to our right side were not very pleased with the call, but it looked to me like it may have been off the plate just a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lineberger. And the pitch popped him up. This could do it. Who's it going to be? They let it drop in foul territory.
Wow. Emery, Jackson, Kaiser, all right there within a foot of the ball.
And nobody touched it.
Nope.
They all called each other off.
They
Nobody
sure
called it, or
they just watched it hit the ground.
Yep. I thought it was probably Jackson had the best chance to catch it.
Yeah, I think so.
And Kaiser from the catcher's position was coming up the line, and nobody.
Neither of the 3 players wanted to run into each other.
That's right.
And they all backed off.
So it's still 1-2. Lineberger gets new life, and the pitch, and there's a base hit. Base hit to left field. 1 run in, and we're going to be tied here in the bottom of the 7th. Base hit for Noah Lineberger. Scores 2 runs. And down to second is Moss on the base hit by Lineberger after Cherryville lets one fall harmlessly in foul territory the pitch before.
Wow, what a big play, what a big play.
Scoring Griffiths and Lambert, or the runners for
that was hard scoring for Lambert. So we're tied up.
We're tied.
In the bottom of the 7th inning, and at the plate is Zachary Lambert. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Base hit. Here could win it.
Yeah, just a little bleeder over the 3rd baseman's head there.
And the pitch is ball 1. This is Bessemer City's home field, and they're getting a little bit of that magic that Cherryville has at home sometimes.
That's right.
The pitch. There's a base hit up the middle. This could win it. Runner is coming home. Here's the throw. He is safe, and the Jackets win. In the bottom of the 7th, with 2 out, the Yellow Jackets escape defeat on the pop-up that Cherryville let drop between 3 players in foul territory. A base hit followed that by the batter to score the tying runs, and Zachary Lambert lines up the middle for an RBI single to score Moss for the winning run in the bottom of the 7th inning.
And the 21-game winning streak by the Cherryville Ironmen over the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets comes to an end.
21-game winning streak.
That's right.
You mentioned that earlier.
No, I didn't.
You didn't want to, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
So the Ironmen Ironman players and coaches going out to greet the Yellow Jackets, and the Ironmen's winning streak of 8 games comes to an end.
And it's only their 2nd loss of the season, but it's a bitter loss to their bitter rival, the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets. Here, the final game of the regular season. The Ironmen fall 3-2. Both losses this year by the Cherryville Ironmen have been 1-run games. And the final score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard was Bessemer City 3, Cherryville 2. And we have the field starter and alternator post-game show coming up, folks, so stay with us.
For all of your printing needs, see Modern Printing of Cherryville. Get your full-color business cards at Modern Printing of Cherryville, along with your full-color brochures. Get multicolor letterhead and multicolor envelopes. Just call 704-435-6112 or email at modern_printing@ymail.com. Modern Printing, located 902 East Main Street, Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. That's Modern Printing of Cherryville.
Hear that? Not the cell phone, the hazard behind it. At Mr. Sparky, safety comes first. With years of experience in the latest technology, we prevent electrical problems before they happen. Through thermal imaging, home safety inspections, and smoke detector maintenance. Our electricians save homes and lives in the Charlotte area every day. Visit the on-time electrician at charlotte.mrsparky.com or call 704-247-6418.
I'm Rusty Wise, and I definitely approve this message. Don't put up with any malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
Wouldn't you like a large pizza with all of your favorite toppings for just $10? Well, it's yours at Papa John's Pizza in Cherryville. That's right. Get a large pizza with all of your favorite toppings for just $10. And be sure to check out the great specials on wings, too. And top it all off with one of Papa John's brownies. You'll love it. Papa John's Pizza in Cherryville. For orders to go, call 704-802-4477. Located at 1407 East Church Street in Cherryville.
And we're back. Time for the field starter and alternator post-game show here from Bessemer City. And the final score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard was Cherryville falling here in the bottom of the 7th. 3 big runs by the Yellow Jackets to win it 3-2 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard on the Ronaldo Auto Mall Ironman broadcast here tonight.
A tough game to lose. That's a tough one to swallow for the Ironman. But again, congratulations to the Yellow Jackets. The 21-game winning streak by the Ironman dates back to, I think, 2010, 7 years ago, and that was broken here tonight at Mahaffey Field.
Yep. It sure was. Cherryville led all the way until the bottom of the 7th, going into the bottom of the 7th with a 2-0 lead. Bessemer City got a base hit and then a walk, followed by a strikeout and another strikeout, then a walk to load the bases, then a 2-run single by Lineberger tied it, and an RBI single by Lambert brought in the runner from second to win it in the bottom of the 7th.
How big was the mistake that Kaiser, Jackson, Emory made on the little foul ball right here.
I mean, it was right between them.
Yeah.
I only had one. If either one of them could have stuck the glove out and caught it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that would have ended the game.
That would have been it. That would have been it. It would have been over.
Give credit
and
to the Yellow Jackets.
After that miscue, the next pitch, the batter singled and brought in 2 runs to tie it.
Yep.
And then the next batter up singled to win it.
Yeah, Lambert singled to center field, a clean base hit, and give the winning run. There scored was Jacob Moss. I'm sorry.
The winning run was scored by the runner for Moss. Harden was running for Moss.
Yeah.
And so that's the final score, 3-2. The line score summary, Danny?
Yeah, for the Yellow Jackets, the winner tonight, 3 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors, and 5 runners left on base. For the Ironmen, 2 runs on 5 hits. They committed 2 errors tonight, and they left 6 runners on base. The Yellow Jackets will go to 11-12 overall, and in conference play they will go to 8-7. The Ironmen will end the regular season at 21-2 overall and 14-2 in conference play.
All right. Well, Cherryville will be in action next week in the conference tournament, and following that, the next week, the state playoffs.
State playoffs, and that'll the conference tournament scheduled to run Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. The following week, I think it's May the 10th, will be the state playoffs, and the Ironmen will host someone on Wednesday night, May the 10th at Brady Field.
All right, so Cherryville falls here for only the second time this season, the regular season finale. But it ain't over yet, of course, folks. Conference tournament followed by the playoffs. And, of course, we'll be covering every game of the playoffs and perhaps the conference tournament championship game if the Ironmen make it to the championship game.
Right.
But they had a tough one here tonight.
And you know, you and I talked about it coming in. It was probably going to be a close game. The Yellow Jackets had some revenge because they played a great game against these Ironmen back on the first game of the Eastern tournament. Ironmen squeaked out a 1-0 win, so they knew that coming in tonight they could play with this ball club.
Yep.
Did the Yellow Jackets?
They stared them down and didn't blink there at the bottom of the 7th when they needed 3 runs to win it.
That's right.
And they had tied it, and then they got that base hit to win it.
That's right. That's right.
All right, let's look at our Rocky Bennett Insurance player to watch, Jared Emery. Jared, the third baseman tonight, and well, I hate to say it, folks, but Jared, along with Jackson and Kaiser, part of the biggest play of the night.
Yeah, absolutely.
The foul ball, the infamous foul ball.
Yeah, Emery was 0 for 3, but he did have 1 RBI to drive in the second run of the game. And, wow, that play is going to haunt these guys in their dreams trying to get to sleep tonight.
Maybe it'll fire these guys up for the postseason.
I think it will. I think it'll be all right.
All right, and Emery, our Rocky Bennett Insurance player to watch. How about the College Building Supplies of Dallas Ironman player of the game tonight, Danny?
Wow. Hey, man, you got to look at that starting pitcher for the Ironman tonight. Will Walker, Will going 6 innings tonight, gave up no runs. Will gave up 3 hits. And looking back, Will struck out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He struck out 7 and only walked 1 tonight. He did a real good job tonight.
Well, and Jackson pitched the 7th, and that's been a winning combination.
It's been a winning combination all year long.
And it certainly was in the 9th inning of the championship game of the Easter tournament. Jackson come in and struck them out in order.
He did, but these Yellow Jackets knew that they were going to see fastballs for the most part, and they were putting the bat on the ball, and they were just punching it somewhere.
Yeah.
As Lineberger just punched it in the left field to score 2 runs, and then Zach Lambert just stuck a bat out there and punched it in the center field to score the winning run.
Yep. All of the Yellow Jackets hits coming in 2 innings.
2 innings, yeah.
3 in the 3rd, 3 in the 7th, and in the 7th they made the runs count. They got 3 runs to win.
They sure did.
All right. Well, hope you've enjoyed the broadcast and the video coverage tonight on ktcbroadcasting.com. Our final score, the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets beat Cherryville Ironmen 3-2 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. You heard it all on the Renato Auto Mall Cherryville Ironmen baseball broadcast. High school baseball, a production of KTC Broadcasting. And for Danny Aker and our cameraman Carson Dockery and Kevin Hastings and Austin Hastings, this is Milton Baker and Danny Aker saying,
good night, everyone.
We'll see you later on.
Looking for something good to eat? And I mean real good. Then head to the Parkway House in Cherryville. The Parkway House in Cherryville features breakfast and lunch specials. They're open Monday through Friday from 6:30 a.m. till 9:30 p.m., Saturdays from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m., and Sundays from 7 a.m. till 9:30 p.m. Bring the family out for something really, really good to eat. The Parkway House Family Restaurant, located on 1011 East Church Street in Cherryville.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef salad and chicken salad. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-8833.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
If you own heavy-duty equipment and industrial equipment, then you need to write down the name of Phil Starter and Alternator on the Paul Beam Road in Cherryville. Phil Starter and Alternator specializes in heavy-duty starters, alternators, and generators. Give them a call at 704-435-2934. From an oil change to a tune-up